Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. No idea why people are coming out of the platform there, that is a bit weird, let's just ignore that. We're in the class 150 today and we are on the Tees Valley line. Something I completely forgot to do, but something I've wanted to do since the 150 come out. We're starting at Teesside Airport, maybe a stop you haven't actually stopped at before. Not too many services stop here. It's only really, I think, the peak time ones will come. You know, one stops at either Teesside Airport or Redcar British Steel. Well, and this is Teesside Airport. There's not a lot going on here apart from the airport. I think realistically it gets one train a week. So yeah, it's not brilliant. Anyway, let's get into here. Let's get all of this set up. I haven't even got the keyboard on. That isn't a good start. Let's set out this for now. Master key. Set that to forward. AWS, we can get on up here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, cool. Pop that down a little bit. That's all good. That's all good. Instrument lights, there we go. I think we are pretty much all ready to go. I'm just going to turn on the keyboard. I'm not really too sure why I did unplug it in the first place. There we go. That's now on, so we can now go on the free camera. Always worth plugging in a keyboard if you've got one. But let's get the doors shut. There you go. The next station stop is Dinsdale. We're heading towards Darlington, which is about 5-6 miles or so. So it's a little bit of a way. Right, let's go. We're off, leaving Teesside Airport behind. It's busy though, isn't it? There's not even rush hour passengers on this route either, and that train is packed. There's a little light aircraft over there. Off we go. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, Dinsdale and then Darlington. And thanks to, I think it was either LaserJet or J Luke. Someone reminded me to do this, so I'm thankful. Otherwise, I would have probably completely forgot for another few weeks. And also, someone also asked on the stream, because we did some West Cornwall local, what is this little sort of thing in the middle of the cab window? What is that? I mean, it's probably not a cup holder, as that would sort of be a bit awkward, it being there. Yeah, what is it? Alright, that's coming down to 30 soon, so I don't want to go too high up. Cool. Let's start bringing the speed down now. See, Tees Valley is a route I'm fairly confident doing HUDless, but it's not, you know, completely. Sort of like 80% confident. Let's bring that down. But can you guys do any lines HUDless? Obviously, do comment below. Let's get that. I still remember seeing there was a video back when East Coastway first come out, and it was like Lewis to Brighton in the snow HUDless, and I was like, HUDless, and because it said like PS4 as well, so I was like, hang on a minute, how do you do that? Went on it, put a comment below. So I can't remember who it was. I'd give them a shout out, because yeah, without them I wouldn't have found out how to do HUDless for probably another few months. But yeah, it was like a Lewis to Brighton in the snow HUDless PS4. So we're going on there commenting, how do you turn off the HUD? And they were like, oh, it's F1. And then there we go. From that day, I knew how to do it. God, it feels so slow coming around here in a 150. When you're in a 101, going at 30, it feels, you know, fairly quick. In this, it's really slow. This train is off West Cornwall local, so if you want to drive it, you'll need that route. And Dinsdale is just round here. There it is. But yeah, it runs from Darlington to Saltburn. I think it's 20 something miles. So it's well, between 20 and 30 miles. So it's a sort of average TSW 2020 route in terms of how long it is. A very heavy industrious route as well, lots of freight on it. You get the class 37 on here in rail freight livery. Doesn't really matter where you stop, sort of guess when you're in the platform. There's another service coming in. Oh, go on, stop right. Okay, no, okay, keep going, keep going. Because it would have been cool if it stopped next to us. Wait, already off? Hang on. You didn't even stop. Okay, well, off you go. I'm pretty certain I selected that one as being. Look at the fumes coming out of there. Pretty certain I did select that to be a passenger service. So, oh, we got someone. Hello. Can I help you? We've got just the head on the platform. What is going on here? I don't know how you're still alive and moving about. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, that's like level boarding. Look at this. This is perfect. I mean, if you're on a wheelchair, I suppose you literally could easily roll on there. Pretty certain it's level. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what is going on here. Well, I'm gonna have to get going, so if you just stay there, you'll be alright. Let's see our fumes coming out the top. Ready? See if we get as much as the other train. Well, that was quite disappointing. We got hardly any. Why did the AI get so much fumes? Cool, we're off. Let's try and get a screenshot. There we go. And it's up to 60 on this section. I think this is actually fairly realistic. I think the 150 did, and I think even might still. No, I don't think it still does. Did run on the Tees Valley. Or at least that's what I've heard. So it would be cool if in the future, you know, somehow they add the timetable for Tees Valley, maybe with a few modifications to make it more of the late 80s style than the 90s style. But that certainly would be cool to see. Unit number 150-247. This car 57-247. Other car 52-247. We whiz along. Saying 60 again, even though it was already 60. Yeah, lots and lots of just industry on this route. I mean, look at all the yards here. You got the whole Redcar section up here. Yeah. Yeah, if you like your freight stuff, then this is a very good route. And it's still got a very good passenger timetable as well. I think it's every half an hour from Darlington to Saltburn, and every half an hour as well for a Darlington to Middlesbrough service. Something along those lines. Cool. Then it comes down to I think 35, coming up to Darlington, then down to 15, right? Coasting along. Yeah, sort of the airport train. Obviously come down from Teesside Airport. Or more come along from Teesside Airport. Right, I'm going to start thinking about bringing down the speed shortly. Can I even see the speed board? There's a sort of mix of the classic speed boards and the new speed boards on this route. I'm going to start bringing that down now. I see something coming up. Don't know if it is a speed board though. Because the old ones are quite hard to spot. A little bit more. Cool. Yeah, coming up on Darlington. Bring that down. Yeah, lovely train, the 150. Rivet have done a awesome job with it. And there's the speedboard there for the 35. But yeah, quite hard to spot those ones. Platform 2, so I think it's one of the bay ones, or one of the terminating platforms. And if you do want to see what is northward or southward of Darlington, do check out the Train Simulator playlist. We actually did do the East Coast Main Line on there, so do go back and have a look at that. So I think southward is York and then northward is Durham and Newcastle. But if you want to see that area, then yeah, do check that out. It comes down even more coming into the station. See, Darlington, I always think a bit of a weird station because it's sort of tucked away from, you know, quite a lot of stations on the main lines. You know, if it's a fast train, it goes straight through it. But on here, you know, if you're a fast train, you can just completely skip out the station. It's sort of tucked away to the side. It's a lovely station though. And yeah, the fastest speed for this route is 125 miles an hour. Although it only lasts around 5 seconds. Because yeah, you're back onto the branch line. Here we are. Well, so something else coming from Rivet is the RHB anniversary livery pack, which looks to be quite cool. I think it's 5 different liveries for the GE44 on the Arosa line, and you also get an observation car. So looking forward to that. That is next, the next Rivet DLC. So something quite different, sort of being a livery / gameplay pack. And here we are. Not bad. Cool. Let's set that to off. Oh, off. Tail lights. We'll get that one in a second. There we go. I think we're all good. But that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the 150 on the Tees Valley line. Suits it, doesn't it? You will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, take care, bye guys.